Here is how you set up your zip form templates. These are going to come in handy because they will help you write offers in 5 minutes or less. So first thing you're going to do is go to Zip Forms car, click on this link, and then go to sign in. It has my username and password already set, but you can put yours in here. Click sign in, access Zip Form Plus. So it's validating membership. Click continue to zip form. And here is your dashboard. So to set up templates, the best way you do it is go up here to templates, click this, and then do new. So I'm going to set up a template for new purchases or offers. So I'll call this one Jerry Purchase Template. I'm making this for residential purchases, and then do not automatically apply it because you want to be able to choose what template you apply to each property, and then click save. So now what we have here is the template screen. First thing we're going to do is we are going to add a cover sheet. Click that here. Go to your cover sheet. So since this is going to be for a template for when I'm representing a buyer, I'm not going to fill in any of this information right here. But what I am going to fill in is my information right here. So the brokerage name, the address, and this is where your name goes. Your telephone number. The fax number for the office is 951-2981. Actually, it's 957-2981. And put your cell phone number and your email address. Then you're going to put your license number right here. And then the brokerage license number, which is this number right here. And then you don't really have to fill out any other information on this. Click save. Now go back. And you're going to add a purchase agreement. So since this is a template, I like to set this up for the defaults that I use on most offers that I write, so I can do it really quickly. So just scroll through this. Now it has all my information inputted here. And then by default, I like to write my offers for 30 days. So I'm going to add that in there so it always pops up on any offers that I write. This area right here is going to be for the seller and the seller's agent, so I always check that ahead of time. This is going to be for the buyer and the buyer's agent right here, so I check that ahead of time. My earnest money deposits are always going to be personal checks, but if they're different, you can always change it. But for the most part, they're checks, so I add that. And then I leave all this empty because you never know you might have a FHA, VA, or a conventional buyer, so no point in clicking any of those boxes ahead of time. By default, the seller is going to be paying for the natural hazard disclosure when you're in San Joaquin County. So these defaults are for San Joaquin County. So seller is going to pay for that. Seller usually pays for smoke alarm and carbon monoxide device. And right here we get to escrow and title. These two are going to be half buyer, half seller. And this is another San Joaquin County default. So put that there. Seller to pay for county transfer tax or fee. This is a good thing right here. If the property that you're putting an offer in on does have an HOA, you're going to want to check this box here for the seller to pay for that and for the seller to pay for the dock preps. But I'm going to uncheck those because this is just more of a default template. So I'm going to uncheck those. For this right here, I just have these checked automatically. I put 455. And this is just saying that the seller is going to pay for the home warranty. By default, I check all of these, but if I were writing an offer where there wasn't a refrigerator in it, then I would just uncheck this and uncheck that if there wasn't a washer and dryer. But by default, I just leave these checked. And then we keep scrolling down. And we get to inspection contingency period. I don't like 17 days because I think most listing agents want it to be shorter. And this is a really good way to make your offer stand out amongst other offers. So I know I can get inspections done in 7 days. So I put 12 days down because it still gives me enough time to review them with my client. And it's going to make me look 10 times better than other agents that are out there that leave it blank and just have 17 days. So 12 days is what I usually use. And then you scroll down. Here's one more important thing to do. Right here, type in your name. Because what this means is if you write an offer for a property and they sign it, by putting your name there, once they send back the offer signed, then you can receive it on behalf of your clients. So as soon as they send back a signed offer, you are legally in contract, as long as you put your name here. And that is about it for this template. So now, I'm going to go over why these are really good to have. Because say your client finds a property that they like. So let's just go to, this is a listing that I have. So say I'm writing, actually let's go to something that someone else has. Let's do, okay, so I'm going to search another property that one of our other agents have. Okay, so let's do this one right here. So say I want to write an offer on this property. What I'm going to do is I will go okay, so I'm going to write a new offer for this. So I'm going to go to new purchase, and I'm going to type in the address. So So it's going to be 366 Huntington Court. Copy that, paste it here. And then this is a really good secret as well. If you copy the listing number right there, go to MLS Connect and enter in your user ID password, and then paste that number in here. Click Include Property Photo. Click Find. And what this is going to do is it's going to pull all the information from MetroList and input it automatically into your contract. So we're going to say use listing. It's residential. And here's where our template comes into play. So we're going to go to Jerry Purchase Template. Save. Now, right off the bat, we have everything we need. So we go to Documents, and our cover sheet's already filled out. Click on Purchase Agreement right here. And as you can see, all the information is already going to be inputted. So, buyer, right here, my name. So this one was Steve Jackson. So automatically inputted the listing agent's information, so that saves you time. Inputted the address right here automatically. And all of my defaults are there. 30 days. Inputted the listing agent's information all right here. Saved me some time. Automatically checked that box, and it checked everything else that we'd gone over in our templates. So it's saving time because you don't have to do this. And you're all set. So that is a way to use your templates to write offers quickly. Thank you. There's a second part of your buyer template tutorial, and this is how to add in other documents that you're going to need for your template for buyers. So let's go back to templates. And then this is the template that we just created right here. So we'll let this guy load. Come on. Okay, so we'll click that. So we did the cover sheet, residential purchase agreement. Some other documents that you're going to need throughout the buying process are going to be the agent visual inspection. So might as well add that in there. The seller or supplemental property tax bill disclosure. The verification of property condition. Market condition advisory. And buyer's inspection advisory. So now those are all added into my template. So anytime I start a new buyer's transaction and I use this template, all of these documents are going to be added in there. And that's all you do.